Um, yeah, I got last night, mate. It felt like that. It felt more than 8 minutes with the injury time. Is that how you
Yeah,
saw it as well?
tell me about it. Yeah, it did. It did. Yeah, it felt a little bit longer. That's the way it goes. I think there's a throwing incident as well, just before the goal, which went the other way, and it could have gone our way, and that on a knife edge and sometimes. But proud of the boys. The boys will learn a lot from that as well. The defeat as much as the performance, but with 6 academy graduates coming into that team, I think that showing trust in this academy system here and a bit of belief in the players as we've done with Sinclair, I think is important for these boys. I think Ryan Colley and Alex Ahora, the youngest two on the pitch, were really good when they came on, and I think they'll grow from that.
With you're seeing games now, 10 minutes injury in the first half, 10 to 12 minutes second half. How does that change the way you kind of approach a game or close a game out? Have you got because normally you think 95 minutes that's enough,
Yeah,
but it's almost now where you're playing
it's
sort of another
it's a
up to
great
half an hour.
question. Great question, mate, because I think that things are changing now. I think somebody said that it's equivalent to an extra 8 games a season. So the minutes that are going to be played now, I really think it's going to be suck it and seeing a bit of experience now and going through this. I think teams will start working this out, and the mindset of not just 90 hour of 100 minutes. I think you've just got to get into now. You've got to get into 100+ minutes mindset without a shadow of a doubt. So the players are going to have to be fitter, going to have to be more robust. I think there's going to be a lot more late goals because of this. He seems to have added this tension because the big minutes are going up 10s and 12s. And like you say, I think it adds drama to it all. I don't know if that's what the referees association wanted, to add more drama. I know there's a big drive to keep the ball in play, and ball in play time is important to them. So yeah, we're just gonna have to suck it and see him, but hopefully we can use this as an advantage, because last night it certainly went against us. But like I say, proud last night no matter what.
In terms of just sort of seeing out a game, is it a case of because sometimes I'm not saying QPR, all teams you kind of you defend your lines, get it forward. Is it a case now more of you've almost got to be smarter and just sort of hold on to the ball and not sort
Yeah,
of.
there's got to be some ways, isn't there, of doing this now. And I think, like you say, there, it's going to be holding onto the ball. It's going to be, I don't care what team it is. If teams want to keep it in the corners, any team does it. Premier League teams, right down to League Two, they'll try and keep it in the corners. They'll try and waste the time. And so now it seems like the referees are really hot on that. But I'm hoping there's a bit of common sense as well, as always with referees. But no, we'll definitely work hard on letting the lads know that, once you get to sort of 95, 96 minutes, then you've got the last 2 minutes to come. Then's the time maybe but we won't be. I won't be taking it in the corners with 10 minutes to go and things like that. No chance. We're going to have to try and keep playing, keep driving, keep these boys fit, and keep the momentum that we've had in the games. But Cardiff was tough to take 10 minutes. That was a hard hang on, but we got there, so we've proved we can do it. Last night, honestly, just heartbreaking at the end there, but I do put it down to some real experienced players being on the pitch for Norwich right at the end there, making that count. So, but my players will get experience with moments like that.
Was it always the plan to take Jordan off at half time and go and put Joe in, or did Jordan pick up a knock?
No, it wasn't. No, there was a concussion last night, a concussion substitution used. I know you can use these with precaution as well. So I think the right thing to do was get him off the pitch. If you look at the challenge on him, if anyone gets the chance to look at that, I think it's a really, really nasty challenge on Jordan. Yeah, I think there could have been even. I think the boys lucky to get away with the referee not seeing it fully, because I thought it was quite a full on challenge. I'm not saying he meant it, but I think that a real big clash that forced Jordan off at half time. So yeah, we used the concussion sub. Ian, like I say, whether or not we'll have to look at Jordan today, find out whether he was actually concussed. I think you don't take risks on this. You can't say, oh, maybe he is or maybe he's not. We just wouldn't take the risk with a player and took him off. And yeah, good experience for Joe Walsh again. But yeah, nasty whack on Jordan last night.
Okay, and just with the guys that weren't available through injuries and illness, Jack Colback, Chris Willock, these types,
Yeah.
are they looking good for Saturday?
Yeah, I'm hoping that everyone at bar Jimmy Dunn is in some sort of contention for Saturday. And I say some sort of contention. We'll have to look at them the next 2 days, Ian, but they're all out on the grass except Jimmy Dunn. So and obviously we'll have to look at Jordan and Lyndon after last night. But no, I think the fans are excited to see Jack Colback. Like I say, he was ill, which put him back another week last week, which was tough to take for me. But Chris Willock is hoping to be available for this weekend, as is Jake Clarke-Salter. Although Jake's missed quite a lot more than Chris, we may have to get some minutes into Jake in the development team. But no, really, really pleased to see them all out there. So yeah, close to returns. Chrissy probably, the closest.
Just with obviously Lyndon getting injured last night, your striking stocks are a little bit limited. I know there isn't a manager in the country who doesn't want to sign another striker, but is that an area that you feel you might need to try and get someone in before the end of the window?
Yeah, want to and can do are two different things, and I may have to look at the likes of Ryan Collins to step up and be the next one through the door, because it's tough. It is tough, and all clubs finding it tough. Strikers especially are a premium, we'll have to have a look at that and see exactly what Lyndon is first, and then if there is anything available to replace if needed.
Nice one. Thanks a lot, Gareth.